Hi guys, today we'll be talking about the social construct called social responsibility norm. We can see that there are two male students sitting at the table together. The student in the gray sweater then asks the other individual if he could take care of the bag while he goes to the restroom. Since there are no bystanders in the scene, that means that that student has full responsibility of that bag. A few minutes later, a female approaches the guy sitting on the table taking care of the backpack. She asks if the backpack belonged to him. After he replied no, she gets the backpack and leaves. Having full responsibility of the backpack, his first reaction was to stand up and go look for the girl who took it and recover it. This is a great example of what social responsibility norm means. In this other scenario, we will be talking about social responsibility norm, but also a term called bystander effect. As you can see, there are now one female individual with another female individual, but there are also bystanders. Once again, the female individual asks the other individual if she could take care of the backpack while she leaves to the restroom. A few minutes later, after she leaves, a male individual comes by and takes a seat. Her first reaction was to let the guy know the seat was taken. After that, he stands up and asks if the backpack was hers. After she replied that it wasn't hers, he takes the backpack and once again leaves. He automatically stands up and goes after the guy with the backpack. As you can see, the other bystanders just sit there doing nothing. Some personality factors may differ from the bystander effect, just like the female and the green shirt. Thus, the others were a great example of the bystander effect. Here's another scenario demonstrating two male individuals sitting alone on a table. Once again, the individual with the gray sweater asked the other individual if he could take care of his backpack. As a few minutes passed, a female individual approaches and once again asks if the backpack is his. Once realizing it is not his, she grabs it and takes off. The difference in this video is that he realized he had full responsibility of the backpack. Thus, he remained in shock but did absolutely nothing to recover the backpack. We can see that he looks around, meaning that he is still concerned about what had happened to it, because he's conscious that he had some responsibility of taking care of it. In the next scenario, it is very similar to this one. The difference is that there is a male individual and a female individual on the scene. Once again, he asks the other female individual if she could take care of the backpack while he goes to the restroom. After a few minutes, a female individual comes by and asks if the seat is taken. After replying that it was, she then asked if the backpack was hers. When she replied no, she grabbed the backpack and left. The difference in the video is that she just took a little glance and came back to her own activities. Last but not least, in this scenario we have a female individual and a male individual, and a female bystander. Once again, she asked if he could take care of the bag for her. After she leaves, another male individual comes by and asks if the bag is his. After he answered no, he then took the bag and left. After that male individual in the gray sweater leaves with the backpack, the one responsible of the backpack tries very little to recover it. As you can see, there is concern of the backpack for both of them, but he doesn't have much reaction towards the situation. He just sits there and awaits, while the bystander goes back to her own business. To finalize, throughout the video, we talked about the social construct called social responsibility norm, which means the societal rule that people should help those who need them to help. In this experiment, we can say that the gender does not have big impact in the responsibility norm. Another term talked in the video that is related to this norm is the bystander effect. which is the tendency of a bystander to be less likely to help in an emergency if there are others onlookers present. Which is true. None of the bystanders did anything to help throughout this video. Every single one of them continued doing the work with no concern of the situation. Alright guys, this is all for today. Thank you for watching.